Now let me log in as admin and show you the admin's dashboard. Write admin name, the password, select your role as admin, click on login. You would be navigated to the admin's dashboard. Here we will see the number of active campaigns, influencers, ongoing ads, and flagged users. In the ongoing campaign sections, we would see all the ongoing ads along with their sponsor. The percent complete indicate the number of the days complete out of total duration of the campaign. The ongoing ads section lists all the ads which are pending, completed, or ongoing. The flagged section would list all the influencers, campaign, or sponsors which are flagged by the admin as inappropriate. In the find section, we would see a list of all campaigns, influencers, and sponsors. If the admin finds any campaign or influencer or sponsor as inappropriate, he can flag the campaign. For example, let me flag EduTech online course launch as inappropriate. It has been flagged. If we go back to our dashboard and see the flagged campaigns, we would see EduTech online course launch has been flagged. We can also unflag the campaign as well. Now we have the stats section where important stats are shown. For example, we have campaign status, ad request status, ad payment, which ad takes how much of payment, which influencers are doing how much ads. We also have a profile section here. Click on the name. We will go to the settings, and from here we can change our uh, username, password, profile photo, and click on Save Settings. And then we have lastly the logout option to log out from the admin. Let me log out. Now let me talk about influencer. From the login page, there is an option to register as influencer. Click on it to register. It will ask you username, password, and your email ID. You need to accept the terms and conditions to register. I have already registered, so I would just to go back and log in using the same credential. Enter the username, password, and role as influencer. Click on login. So we will be here. From the dashboard, we can see his total earning, reach, rating, and the pending request. Here, ongoing campaigns would be listed, all ads would be listed here, and all the requests either sent by the influencer or received by the influencer would be listed here. So there is a view button to view about the ad details. There is negotiate button to negotiate about the ad details or terms and conditions, and there is a cancel request option. From the find section, he can find campaign relevant to him. For example, he can search for health and click on search. So all the ads or the campaign listed under health would be listed here. For example, this Healthcare Innovations Summit has been listed. So there is one ad which has been marked rejected, which means this ad request has been rejected by the sponsor when the influencer rejected him. Now there is one another ad which has some terms and a payment and a request button. You click on the request to request that particular ad. If you go back to the dashboard, you can see his ad has been added here. Now there is option of stats. You can click on that to see relevant stats. Here, the reach count of the influencer on the different platforms has been shown. The overall rating, the campaigns detail, which how many campaigns are active and how many are his past campaigns would be listed here. And the ad requests graph is listed in the ad request section. Now he can click on his name to go to his profile, and this would be his public profile, which other sponsors would be able to see and judge the influencer based on the relevant criteria they have. From the settings, the influencer can change his details, the Instagram handles, the counts, and the profile picture. He can also upload a post to his profile by clicking on this upload button. Now there is option to log out. Now let me talk about a sponsor. A sponsor can register by clicking on a sponsor register button and filling up the basic details. Since I already have registered, I would just log in. I will enter the username, the password, and select my role as a sponsor. Click on login. So now I am at the sponsors dashboard. Here we can see the campaigns and the ad requests which are requested by the influencers, and all my ads which are currently running with their percentage would be shown here. From the campaign section, I can add new campaign which may be or private by toggling this button. I have added one campaign which is public. Clicking on that campaign would lead me to the advertisement management section where I can see the basic details about the campaign, the budget, the age group, the platform, and the status. I can also see all the ads which has been added under this campaign which are pending. Pending means this ad has not been assigned to any influencer. We can also add a new ad by filling this form and clicking on add new ad. In the find section, I can find relevant influencer based on my need. For example, I want someone who is associated with tech. I write tech and search. I get this technical Guruji as somebody who is relevant to my campaign. I click on request and it would ask me to select which campaign or for which ad I want to request the particular influencer. I click on add request to and click on request. So it will lead me to this page where it says either withdraw or negotiate, which means the influencer has been requested. I can click on negotiate to negotiate about the terms and condition of the ad with the influencer. Now I can go to the stats page to see relevant stats. The budget till now, campaign status, one is pending. I have only one ad, or two ad requests we have seen. And then we have influencer involvement. We have not assigned any influencer, or the influencer has not accepted our request. So that is why no detail has been shown here. And there is option to update the profile. Click on your name, click on profile. You will go to the profile, company's profile, where there is logo, the company name, basic detail. Click on second to go to the website of the company, the contact person ID, email, and the company's campaign, which are currently uh, campaign is live. There is option to log out, which I can log out. Now I have logged in as two different users, one influencer and the other sponsor. At the sponsors campaign page, if I go to the uh, added campaigns, I see that this particular campaign is a private campaign. I want to make this campaign public. I click on this edit button. I just toggle it to make it public. Click on update. Now this campaign has become public. This campaign has two particular ads which has not been yet assigned. Now let's go back to the influencer page and request this ad. Now I am at the influencer page and let's search for that campaign. Go to niche and search for education. Search. Two results come. The second one is the one which we made public just now. There are two ads in this particular campaign. One is for YouTube and one is for Twitter. Let me request this YouTube ad. Click on request. Go to dashboard and see this ad has been requested. I go back to the sponsors page and go to the dashboard, and here I can see this ad has been this ad request has been received. Now the sponsors have an option to view, to accept, to delete, or to negotiate. From here, he can view the influencer's profile. Clicking on this will lead him to the influencer's page, profile page, where he can see his posts, his ads, his basic details. Going back, he can click on this handshake button to negotiate. He can directly message the influencer by typing his message here and clicking on the send button. If I go back to the influencer page and click on the negotiate button, he can see that this message has been received. Let me go back and change the payment to 13,000 and making this as deal. Clicking on this deal button will accept the ad request. There is switch button here. I can switch between different conversations with the same influencers. So I have one more campaign and ad request with the same influencer. I can click on this and see. So that is also accepted. Go back and see. Now let me go back and refresh. So this has been updated at the influencers page as well. The influencer has the option to update the progress percent and put any remark, if any. Let me update the progress to 50 and update the progress. Go back to the dashboard and see. So in my ads, you can see that this particular ad has been marked as 50% complete. At the sponsors dashboard also, you can see that this particular ad has been marked as 50% complete. Now, let me go back and mark this as complete. Go to negotiate and mark this ad as complete. Now this ad request has been completed. Go back to the sponsor, Control R. Now this ad has been completed. Now he have option to rate influencer. Let me rate him 5 star or excellent rating. Submit the rating. He can also make payment to the influencer for this ad request. He can either use pay using card or scan and pay. Dynamic QR code is generated along with the company's name when somebody's click on scan and pay. Let me pay using card. Here I would enter my card number, the expiry date and CVV. Click on pay. It is a demo payment system which now says that the influencer has been paid. If I go back to the influencer and go to the dashboard, we can see that the earning has been added to the influencer's account, and rating has also been updated. So this is how an influencer can search for a campaign and request a campaign. Now let me show you how a sponsor can request an influencer for his private campaign. I am at the campaign page of a sponsor and I have made all these campaigns private. Let me go to the first campaign, which is private, and see that the third ad is pending, which has not been assigned to any influencer. I can click on this assign influencer icon. I will get list of all the relevant influencers and all other influencers. If I want to request a particular influencer, I just click on the request button. The influencer has been requested. I can go to the negotiate button I can reject or withdraw the negotiation as well. And I can message the influencer directly from this negotiation page. Now I'm logging as the influencer whom the sponsor requested his private campaign. When I log in the request section, I see that there has been a request from the sponsor to the influencer about a ad 3 of the edutech. He can accept, reject, or negotiate. Let me simply accept the campaign. The ad request has been accepted, and similarly, he can update the progress or mark this as complete. Go back to the dashboard, Control R, and see it has been added under his current campaign and current ad.